December 9th marks International Anti-Corruption Day, a globally recognized day established by the United Nations to raise awareness about corruption and its detrimental effects on the society. This day commemorates the adoption of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption in 2003, which serves as the primary international legal framework to combat corruption. This year's theme, Uniting the World Against Corruption for Development, Peace and Security, highlights the urgent need for collective effort to address corruption's far-reaching consequences. According to the United Nations, corruption not only undermines the rule of law, but also exacerbates inequality and poverty, particularly in developing nations. Its economic impact is equally significant, discouraging investment, diverting resources meant for critical public services such as healthcare and education, weakening governance systems, eroding public trust, and hampering sustainable development globally. Voice of the People TV spoke with Oladele Ojogbede, a legal practitioner who sheds light on the significance of the day.
Corruption is a word that is usually used generally to describe a situation of abnormality, a situation where things are not done properly and then done abnormally in a way in which some people take benefit, undue benefits, and then the larger society suffers as a result of the undue benefits being taken by some people. Not only our political leaders, but even in the civil service. See many people abusing their positions. In such a situation, you see them growing in wealth and, buying estates, having properties, and so on and so forth. And at the end of the day, you see that the people in the environment, they are the ones that have been shortchanged. So these people find it difficult to survive. Their purchasing powers get reduced for no cause of their own, maybe through government policies. At the end of the day, that's what you see in such environment is an opposite of what we call sustainable development. We need to change our mindset about acquisitive tendency that we have, imbibed in our environment. We also have the issue of cultural problem. Cultural problem in the sense that society views success from materialistic point of view. You believe that it is somebody who is driving Jeep that is successful. You don't see the hardworking man who is honest in his trade, is doing everything right, but may not be materially wealthy. We don't see such kind of people as successful. But the only people we see as successful are the people who have so much material things to parade. We need to change that mindset. In a situation where a big man feels that he must influence the course of the law in favor of somebody who has committed a breach against the law, such kind of big men are not helping society to grow.
Government, civil society groups, and individuals are being urged to take concrete actions to fight corruption. Key recommendations include strengthening anti-corruption policies, enforcing accountability mechanisms, and promoting ethical behavior across public and private sectors. Additionally, citizens are encouraged to reject corrupt practices and engage in advocacy efforts, while businesses are called upon to adopt transparent corporate governance practices.
If we can adopt that slogan of change begins with me, Nigeria may be getting it right gradually. And that change has to begin with the people in government. And the people, the followers, have to see that change. You understand? But you can't say change begins with you when you are a political leader and you get to office through fraudulent means. If you tell me change begins with you, I know you are joking because you are not serious. You understand? So you cannot tell me change begins with you when you are in an office and you looted that office. If you tell me change begins with you, I know we are yet to see that change. So that change must be palpable. It must be something we can see. We need a leader. We need a political leader who can lead by example. Corruption has grown so wide that you can no longer rely on nations to even try corrupt people, because who are the people who try them? So the political leaders are corrupt. They have also corrupted other system of governance, be it the legislation or be it the judiciary. So who do you really want to entrust to? You understand? So, but when you have International Court of Corruption, then they will issue international warrants of arrest to arrest anybody in any part of the world, particularly in Africa, where leaders are extremely corrupt. These people can be made to account for their corruption.
As the world marks this important day, stakeholders are reminded of the need for unity and commitment in combating corruption. By addressing this global challenge, nations can create a future marked by equity, peace, and sustainable development. Matthew Okunswada, reporting for Voice of the People TV.